Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have our first unboxed in real life look at the new Haute Couture Midnight Runway Frankie Stein doll that is dropping this Friday, and we also have our first look at a new mysterious Lagoona Blue doll. So let's get into it. So thanks to @MiniToy Adventures for sharing these pictures. They got a PR package, as with any Mattel Monster High Haute Couture launch. They sent out these PR packages to doll influencers, and he got one. Don is his name, I believe, and he showed a picture of it on his story and also of the doll box. And then at Planet Him also received the package, and it's so sweet the way that it's displayed. Also, it's not just Haute Couture Frankie Stein that's included, but also the 2-pack with Deuce and Cleo, so that's really nice. And then at ZombieXcorn later on shared their picture, and then at Dollmageverse as well. So a lot of people have been receiving this package, and I want to see like who else receives it, because I'm sure that a lot of more people will receive one. But this is definitely really exciting news, because that means that we already have our first look in real life unboxed at the Frankie Stein from the Midnight Runway collection. @MiniToy Adventures worked really quick to get the review up first on YouTube of Frankie Stein, so I will leave the link down below for y'all to watch the full review, because I'm just gonna be using screenshots of the video. So as you just saw, that is the front of the box, and it is not plastic. A lot of us were speculating if this box was plastic, just because in the promo pics it really does look like plastic, but it's not plastic. It is still the same material like the first collection, but here it's just wrapped. It's more like a glossy finish, and so it just kind of looks like plastic. But something that's really neat that ZombieXcorn also shared on their story is that the foil finish on the back with the blue stitching actually reflects really nicely against light, and it's like really rainbowy, so it's a really nice finish. It's really glittery and sparkly. So I definitely really like those segments like on the back. And then on the front, we just have it on the little mask portion that's going to be unique for every doll box. Taking the lid off, here we can see Frankie Stein with the little, note right in front of the plastic protection sheet, as always, like with the first collection. And looking at the little note, on the one side, it has the certificate of authenticity, and then on the other side, we can see a little description that reads, "You are cordially invited to Midnight Runway, the hauntest fashion show of the year. Frankie Stein jolts the runway in a masquerade-inspired look. Wearing a tinted black mask with lightning bolts, Frankie Stein is stitched with style in a sheer bodysuit with her signature stitch marks. Her look is amped up with an exaggerated structured blazer with terrifying texture and detail. Ghoulish bindings, lightning bolt boots, and accessories complete her shocking look. As the clock strikes 12, Frankie Stein will have the ghouls all charged up with every step down the runway." So definitely taking inspiration from masquerade balls and, like Fashion Week, New York, Paris, all of that. It's like definitely very inspired. And then once you get Frankie out of the box, this is all that she comes with. It's really not a lot, and you're paying $75. So, but the mask is definitely really cute, and on the sides you can even see that there's a lightning bolt little thing that juts out right next to her ear, and it's actually connected via elastic band in the back, so it doesn't have like a string that's attached to it. There's no like Velcro. There's nothing like actually fixed to the mask. It's just kind of like banded on with a plastic rubber band. So I definitely feel like that's a little bit of a cop out. They could have easily just added some strings or some kind of like fixture to keep the mask on, and not just use a silly little rubber band that is eventually gonna disintegrate. But anyways, the hair, good news for all of y'all who are wondering. The hair apparently is Saran. Dawn said it just feels like exactly like the other hair from Frankie Stein dolls. So if the hair is the same hair like Frankie Stein from the first Haute Couture collection, then yeah, it's the same hair texture. Saran apparently. So I don't know if that means anything, but yeah, it's Saran. Now I definitely like the green streaks in her hair. It just really makes the whole green theme in her outfit pop. The earrings, the lightning bolts, and then the blazer, of course, it's just the piece de resistance. I definitely feel like the texture of the kind of like crocodile / snake print, it just the snake skin, it really just works really well with the black, and it really reminds me of something that I've seen before, but I can't quite put my finger on it. And I just like the silhouette. It really is a unique silhouette, but but you know, $75 to pay for a nice textured and tailored jacket is not really fair now, is it? Something interesting that I didn't notice is that the, you know, green little strands that fall down are actually attached via the 2 bracelets on Frankie's hands. So they're actually attached via the bracelets and they're actually not attached at all to the jacket, which was my impression, but they're just kind of like little accessories, and you can remove them, just plop off the hand, and then there you go. And the buckles in silver, I definitely like those little touches of neon green with the, you know, hanging down little buckle, you know, strands. Now the bodysuit is all one piece, so that's very simple, but the belt that's over the bodysuit, I'm not sure if it's attached to the bodysuit. He kind of lifted up the jacket at one point and it kind of looked like it was all attached, so I'm not sure, but it might be a removable belt. And then the little safety pins on the end of the jacket are actually not embroidered, which is what I thought at first. They're actually actual, you know, the real life plastic little safety pins that they just, you know, stitched onto the jacket, which is also really neat. But I feel like if it was embroidered, I feel like it would have maybe added more detail, and it would have just showed more, I don't know, or maybe if they would have embroidered something on her jacket a little bit more, like some pins, or if they had added some more details, maybe the jacket would pop more and would be more you know, cute. Here is the leg portion of the bodysuit, really simple, just with the ongoing stitch pattern with the glossy finish. And then the boots are also really simple. I mean, I think they're new molds, like they're new shoe molds, but the boots just by themselves are just really simple. They have the little spikes at the end, you know, lightning bolts, and then the green lightning bolts on the are printed, and I believe they're also molded on to the shoe part on the, you know, little heel portion. And you know, that's basically where the actual review ends for Mini Toy Adventures as well. So I think overall, seeing a review of Frankie Stein, this Midnight Masquerade, I keep wanting to call it Midnight Masquerade, but that's not the title. It's Midnight Runway. It's so confusing. She's cute, you know, but it's just so expensive. $75, you're getting one doll, a doll stand, and a cool looking box. Like, I feel like I saw a couple people saying that they would just buy the box if they could just buy the box separately, or they would just buy the Frankie, you know, the Frankie doll naked, like on eBay, just for a cheaper price, because the face up and the lashes look really nice, but like the actual outfit is not really that interesting, and the hair is also really nice. So like people definitely like the actual Frankie doll and like the box, but it's just the execution, the design, and like what she comes with is just really is not a lot. It's nothing basically, and and it just doesn't really feel very justified, you know. Also, little update here thanks to Cleo's Nile. The Cleo and Deuce Holiday Love Edition 2-pack is back in stock. Not in stock, but it's back open for pre-order on MattelCreations.com. So if you wanted to get them specifically from Mattel Creations, because again, they're also available on Target, Amazon, you know, Walmart, you name it. You don't have to get them from Amazon. I mean, from Mattel Creations, the website, you know, itself. You can just get them from another place. But if you wanted to get them from Mattel Creations, then you can, because they're up for pre-order once again, which is something I feel like they should do with the, you know, real drama dolls, the pre-production dolls. Like, they're still listed on Mattel Creations. Like, they could have just as easily put those dolls really quickly up for pre-order again, and then just see how many people pre-order it, and then just make that amount of, you know, produce that amount of dolls, and then ship it out to the, you know, people who bought the dolls. So I feel like that would be a very simple solution to the whole, you know, issue that everyone's had, that, you know, no one can find these dolls in store and they're just not available online for long periods of time, and they're too expensive on eBay. So this is a very simple solution. Mattel just put the real drama dolls, put the pre-production dolls on pre-order on Mattel Creations, see how many people order them, and then produce that amount and then ship it to them. Like, that is so simple. Like, I don't understand why that can't be done. And like, they literally did it with the Cleo and Deuce 2-pack. They just did it, right? It's up for pre-order right now. So they could just as easily do that for the other dolls that everyone's been dying to get, but only like 1% of us has been able to get them. So, and then lastly, of course, we have this new mysterious Lagoona Blue doll that might be the hair play Lagoona Blue doll that comes with the, you know, hair salon. This full image shot I got from Light to the Core Official on their story, and then these other pictures are from Cleo's Nile on their Instagram account. I don't know where the actual images, you know, came from, but it seems like most of these images always come from like Reddit or Facebook groups, or you name it, Telegram. So it's always one of those. But basically, Lagoona, this is definitely a new doll. The hair obviously is longer, but the makeup is also different, and I'm not really sure if all of these clothing pieces are actually hers. I'm not sure if they are, but I feel like maybe the top is, and maybe the pants are too like the shorts. Maybe they are what she wears in the actual hair salon, but I'm not sure. It could just be random clothing pieces that they found in some kind of factory. It could belong to her, it could belong to someone else, we don't know. But the shoes are the shoes and the clothing pieces, if they are part of Monster High Gen 3, they are new pieces, and the earrings as well. And then she's also wearing some kind of like a headband and bandana wrapped around with a top knot. It's really cute. Is it plastic? Is it fabric? I'm not sure. It looks like plastic to me, like a plastic headpiece. But yeah, she looks very messy, and she's still really cute. Like the hair, definitely very long. So this is definitely the hair salon Lagoona Blue doll. And it also has some very nice mixture of hair colors. I like that it's not just like these simple yellow with blue. It has some pink as well, and it maybe has some different strands that can color change, because it does look like a different hair texture. And then the face up, the makeup, she's obviously missing her lipstick. I don't think she's supposed to come with like a nude lip. I think she will probably have some kind of lipstick in the final version. But here, since this is an early version, it's like a really early version. She's not fully finished. So I imagine maybe her lipstick might be pink, or maybe like a very nude lip. I'm not sure. We already got like a vibrant blue for School to Meet Secrets. So I hope they do something different. Maybe she'll get like a purple lip or something to tie into her outfit. But the eye makeup is there, and it's really nice. It's very it's very vibrant, and it has a nice fade from pink to blue, and the eyebrows also look a little bit different. So I think she looks really nice. And again, this is a very early version of this doll. We don't even have confirmation that it is the hair salon placed at Lagoona Blue doll, but judging by the length of her hair, I feel like it is a given. So let's see how she actually looks like in the final version. And I think for now, first impression is really good. She looks really cute, but I do wonder if these are her clothing pieces. If they are, they look kind of basic. If they aren't, then you know what? I don't mind, because again, they look kind of basic. But that was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this, coming your way daily and keeping you up to date with all the adulty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.